stressed out?
Do you ever not get enough sleep because you're doing work?
Do you ever feel disorganized?
Do you ever wish there was a way to fix all your problems?
Well, now there is!
We introduce to you
An app that will help.
Say goodbye to stress.
with StudyPal. Our app is targeted towards the middle school students at Spence School, but it could work for middle school students anywhere. Many people in our community spend so much time working that they don't get enough sleep, food, outdoor time, and even breaks.
This can be fixed if people were able to be more efficient. Our app helps people do this.
Based on a survey collected from our community, Spence students spend 20 minutes less outside time every day than the average middle schooler. Spence students also spend 30 more minutes on electronics a day than the average middle schooler. Also, Spence middle schoolers get the most stressed at the very beginning of the day and the very end of the day. This is probably because they still have a lot of work left.
We also asked our community whether or not they like schedules and whether or not they thought they were organized. Most middle schoolers like schedules, but less than 1/4 of the middle school thinks they are organized.
We use this information to conclude that our middle school community would benefit from a time management app. We use this to create StudyPal. Since our community keeps their phone around them for most of the day, StudyPal takes what could be a distraction and turns it into a motivation. There are 2 different parts of StudyPal. The first is the studying section.
This section gives you helpful tips on how to study based on your grade in the course. Some subjects benefit more from group studying than others. For example, the best way to study for math in our community is to look back on previous problems that you have answered incorrectly in homework or tests and redo them. In English studying, it might be helpful to explain the topics to someone else. Usually, if you can explain it to someone who doesn't know anything about it and make them understand, you're ready.
The second part of our app is the calendar part. This part of the app helps you create a daily calendar that you can use to stay on track. Our calendar uses a simple drag and drop method in which you drag certain activity blocks, such as math homework 1 hour block, onto your calendar in the time slot you wish to do them. The first thing we made sure our calendar did is ensure health.
The smallest time that you can make an outdoor block is 30 minutes. This ensures that you spend a good amount of time outside. It also creates breakfast, lunch, and dinner blocks which cannot be removed. In the first screen of the app, you insert your age. We use this to calculate the minimum amount of sleep that someone that age should get. We then create a sleep block that fills that number of hours. The last health part of the app is the break part. You cannot put 2 homework blocks next to each other without at least a 5-minute break in between.
We think that this will ensure that our middle school becomes more efficient with their work.
We believe this product will help our community. Everyone in our community has the potential to achieve their work in a lot less time. It is very important to not rush through work, but when people get stressed, they can start to do that.
If you give yourself this kind of structure throughout your day and ensure that you're getting all your proper nutrition and sleep, stress will not stand a chance.
Say goodbye to stress with StudyPal!